feels
For
like.
me, it flew by. There was a point when we hit the halfway point, and it felt like, all right, we're just getting. Oh my God, it's halfway over.
Yeah.
And so now, since that period, I've just been trying to, squeeze every last drop out.
It's been great. It's been awesome. It's been quick. It's been fun though. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, welcome.
How are you? Welcome to the VIP. Let me start over. No, it's we were just saying this is the last one because we only have one other show. And it's been cool. These VIPs have been so much fun too. They go in any different direction. Yesterday we started out and then all of a sudden it seemed to go off the rails. Ian, I think you remember.
Yeah.
It's like but in a great way. They've been so much fun. They go wherever we want to, or y'all want to steer them. So if anybody has questions about the records or about the past 20 years or about future or just about life in general or how you're feeling, like we love to just get into conversation for the whole first part of it, and then we'll play a few songs at the end, and then the show happens.
I just want to give my most sincerest thanks from the bottom of my heart to you and who was that other person that was handling the meet and greet?
Nick.
The one that had the same hairstyle as you.
Yes, Nick. Yep.
Yeah, that's Nick.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and I feel like I owe you a debt that I could never repay
Not
because
at all.
this is
Thank you, Ian.
this is so you just made my day, and I wasn't kidding when I said I finished New Vegas today because if you look at my Instagram, you could see a Steam achievement that says I finished New Vegas on the hardest difficulty, and that
In honor of Las Vegas. Maybe you guys live here and have done that many times by now, but that's wonderful.
thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah, this is my first, and now this is the last VIP. This is my first time ever doing this, so Ace has been a pro at guiding it, but I always just want to make sure that everyone gets exactly what they wanted out of it. So open-ended as far as you can dream up.
I got something for the future
Okay.
for both of you. When our kids loves you guys now, like we love you, but my son's 16, he loves you guys, and so all ages shows. Do more.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to do here for sure, but like it's
We
hard.
always prefer,
Yeah.
but a lot of people push back,
Yeah.
i.e. venues.
Yeah. I'm like, we can go to LA and see, but like not here. It's hard to get all ages.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
here makes sense, yeah.
And those festivals that are skipping the year here, you guys
Yeah.
should play those next year.
Well, look, I wish
couple
that
years.
we could
Yeah.
They don't
see
have
the
my
I
phone.
don't know why they haven't had either. It's wild. Like
We're doing on the Warped Tour one, but
Yeah.
not the other one.
when we were young or best friends were.
I mean, there's always talks, and so
Yeah.
we'll see. I know that there are a couple of them that are skipping a year because it's like I think everybody's sort of feeling the effect of okay, we maybe went too hard too quick. But yeah. Yeah, but definitely. I'll tell them that you told me. I'll write a letter. Like, look, I got something to say. I got to get this off my chest. I need to be at that. Okay.
Well, I'm happy you guys came to Vegas because, like, for me, I feel like not a lot of bands come to Vegas. Probably it must be strict or something.
Discussing that, yeah.
And yeah, I can tell you, like, looking back, I was like, oh my god, wow, like, I kind of feel a little bit old now. Looking back and like just kind of being nostalgic about all the other songs that you guys have released, and then you guys say 20 years. I'm like,
Yeah, people hate hearing it. I think it's cool.
I love it. Yeah, because everybody kind of like understands the thing that comes with it, but I feel like more confident and better than I ever have in my life. I feel like the day I turned, not to give away my age, 16, the day I turned 18, 42. I'm 43 now, but the day I turned 42, I was like, this weird thing happened where I was like, wait, I'm 42. If I times my life times 2, that's 84. I'm like, I could make it to 84. And I'm like, wait a second. I could just do that whole thing again, but now knowing everything that I know kind of made me feel like pumped. I'm like, and that's how I've kind of looked at it ever since. It's like, I feel like a baby, but with all the knowledge in the world.
I think a lot of us feel that way of being able to see you as adults as well, like going through all of our life ups and downs and experiences. It's making me emotional. I'm celebrating 6 years of sobriety next week. So,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's really cool to, as an adult, be able to have these experiences that like you wanted so badly as a kid, and now you're able to give all of us that and like feel like a kid again, but like we have adult money, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like life just keeps getting better.
It does.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
For some of those reasons, you figure it out more.
Yes.
You know, you know what you like and what you don't like. You have a boundaries, you know.
I mean, a lot of artists that are from disbanded bands like
Yeah.
The Title or say Viara or one of those typical MySpace era bands that like Sing It Loud or Stereo Skyline, if they realize that their new chapter in their lives could be capitalizing on their past so they could make money on their present to say give to their kids, that's going to be a good idea. Everyone wins.
Everyone wins with that.
I like what you said, but I also gonna piggyback off that because there's a great sentiment in all of that, and that's maybe capitalizing not just off the financial look of it, but capitalizing on the ability to relearn who you were, that spark that was in all of us at that point. That's the cool thing to really tap back into, because now at this point in life when I'm like, oh wait, I was creating so freely at that age. There was no boundaries. There was nothing that was too big. There was like, I was not above anything. It was just very much, everything was there and I could tap into all of it. And being able to capitalize on the ability to re-tap into that is the most.
Yeah, that's been the most special part of it, going back and
Yeah.
revisiting old material that you hadn't revisited in a long time.
And it still means a lot to someone.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because
I try to have a nice balance with. I mean, there's a while where I was very much of the mindset of like moving on, not about the past. Like this nostalgia culture is out of control. But just out of 20 years, like kind of hit me like a bit of an actual thing I wanted to celebrate. Honestly, like emotionally, I actually was an accolade that was like, wait a minute. Now I feel comfortable, kind of like actually appreciating that and going back and looking into it a little bit. There's a balance to be struck between like always being a new human being, and then also, you know, you don't want to push your past away.
can I tell you something? I deleted a lot of my cringe YouTube videos when I was 12.
Exactly.
But I wish I could have archived them and I would have re-uploaded them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would definitely re-uploaded them just to show that I'm not ashamed of my being cringy, because cringe the cringy past is not to be say hidden. I mean, it's part of growing up, and for you to be earnest in enjoying something that makes you happy, that makes you emotional, like for example, Hannah Montana or Twilight. It's okay. It's not gonna, because right now the thing that people in the future that'll be found cringe would probably be K-pop. So
Sure.
definitely people should embrace their cringiness and not try to hide it, because I think a lot of people that deleted their MySpace or had the idea of deleting MySpace, I think that played into the whole we should be afraid of the cringe past, and we should just embrace say the future that's sanitized, that's so.
No, we're all being cringe right now in ways we don't even understand yet.
Absolutely.
It's okay. I think
So
maybe taking that word out totally and just being like, it's life. It's all part of it.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna feel that about something. You're gonna look back and say, oh, I could have done this differently. But it's all just happens how it should. It's all perfect.
Just
in
not
every
being
way.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean-
guys maybe went too far in a couple other ways, but I don't look at anything as cringe. I'll hear something or look at something or see myself and be like, oh, I should have done that different. I don't think any of it's cringe. I think it's all just, it happened how it's supposed to, and here we are right now.
Yeah, when they
What
went
I'm-
from top 8 to top 16, it was too much.
That was way too much.
What-
We've never done that.
what I'm
Maybe even smaller.
what I'm trying to say
Then we could have sold the top 8, you know, because right now that's where, you know, if it
Sorry.
continued,
No, go ahead.
that's where it would be
Tell me.
right now. We'd be like, all right, $200 a month, you get to be on my snob
Oh,
page.
every.
What I was trying to say is that there are some parts that we should acknowledge that we did wrong. Like for example,
Make that point.
me
Not that there's mistakes.
what was that again? Rejecting Hannah Montana because of when I was 12. It was a mistake because what was that again? It was cool to hate on things that teenage girls love at that time.
Yeah.
But when I watched it as a 30-year-old, I'm not ashamed of what was that again? Watching it because it's just a fun show to watch. And
Good. That was only a mistake for you because you weren't allowing yourself to be free and true and honest.
I mean,
You know what's funny? Think about all the things we do that to ourselves with now. Like things we catch ourselves saying, we're being, and we're like, oh no, don't. We can't. Like, that's just gonna be that's cyclical. It's always gonna happen, and you're gonna move with the times. That's just gonna be what's happened. But I think you're doing great, Ian, and you're here right now. You got your wristband. You're ready to go. I love
because the thing is, we need to acknowledge that pop punk wasn't always this inclusive because there were very few Filipinos in mainstream pop punk. Like for example, there was just Bowen and AJ Pachag. Jess Bowen's the lead. I mean, the drummer of the Somerset, AJ Pachag, is I think backing vocals of The Day After and Post Gospel, which is an Indiana band, and AJ Pachag's parents own a Filipino restaurant in Indianapolis that I really want to go because I am hungry for Filipino
Go
food.
to it.
Yeah, it wasn't inclusive in some ways racially and in some ways gender based.
I feel like you could look back and say that, but yes, I mean, I always remember it as like being accepting to people.
Yeah.
I would hate to say like it was always like we always accepted everybody. I would, but for sure you could definitely say that in some way for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes it's helpful to acknowledge.
no for sure. I'm not saying don't.
But we can talk about other things too.
Yes.
What was your favorite moment on the tour so far?
There's been so many, and honestly, like the beginning of the tour feels like a year ago, but also yesterday. Like, is that weird? So wait, let me think. I mean, we've had some incredible days off at cabins.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, yeah, we like to kind of get a house and cook a meal together and have that decompression.
Yeah.
And so those are obviously high points socially among the crew, among the team. Every show's been incredible. We've been doing some crowd surfing. Haven't crowd surfed in years. Yeah, we got Raph. Yeah. It's way safer that way.
Expect that I'm gonna be crowd surfing during I Saw It on Your Keyboard.
Yeah. We play the record in order so you'll know exactly when it's coming.
Oh,
Just check out the track listing so you can either be there or not be there.
You guys in the same like touring van or touring bus? You guys got two little
We got two sprinters.
sprinters?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You didn't go though.
Oh, I mean, I've had so many great moments. I think it's seeing, to me, like seeing the reaction of people on the daily has been like, nothing's gonna beat that. It's like, it's just so cool to see the impact that it had and that it still does. And I don't think that that's a feeling that you could, it's hard to explain, but all those moments collectively are probably my favorite because it makes you feel like all the mistakes that you did make or all the times that you did do the wrong thing, you ended up here and it's all right and it's cool and it's like you have this connection that is seemingly unbreakable and so special. So collectively, all those moments.
Yeah, there's actually been some heavy moments.
Yeah.
And it hit me today a little bit. Yesterday we had we're in Phoenix and there was a band called Peach Cake. You ever heard of them? You like them? You should look up Peach Cake. The singer passed away, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was a dear friend. Honestly, one of the most beautiful people I ever met. And another band, Shining to the Guns. Jeremy was out there doing a documentary on Stefan's life. Looking for some interviews and from some footage of the show. So that was top of mind yesterday. I got some heavy messages from people who, were coming out with various things they might have been struggling with, and a friend. There's been so many things. It just stacks up, but like there's these moments when we're just goofing and spoofing and like being real silly, and then something like that happens, and you kind of recalibrate and remember how much it all matters. There's been a lot of that. It's been, sad, but really inspiring and really powerful.
Sounds like you guys are really like humbling and like well-rounded and all. Thanks.
It's
Exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, did it, bro. Yes, we got it.
Going to Phoenix to Vegas wasn't easy for me. It wasn't sunshine and rainbows because I had to drag my extremely heavy, luggage carts, 2 of them, one for clothes, one for my laptop, and the other for my miscellaneous stuff. And it got worse when I decided to also get my Wendy's. So, I was basically carrying so much when I get to the hotel, and I had to relax before going here, and I was expecting that this will start by 5.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta decompress.
It was
Did you get a Frosty?
no, but I got a Baconator, fries, 2 kinds of fries, and Coke. Fries and Coke are always delicious.
When you get 2 kinds of fries, that makes up for the
Living well.
That makes up for it. Good job.
I'm glad you made it.
Thank you so much. I'm just emphasizing that it's a very difficult thing for me because I don't exercise due to my ADHD and autism. Because when you initiate tasks, when you have ADHD and autism, I mean, it's a disability, but people keep saying that don't let disabilities define you. But what if a disability actually does define you? Like for example, my autism makes me prone to having extreme meltdowns that I have to suppress, or my autism gives me the anxiety of losing friends or bands disbanding. That's the last one is distinct anxiety for autism, because it's called distinct anxiety because it's the anxiety that's specific to autism. But what I'm saying is that being autistic is basic. Yes, it's a big part of my life, and it cannot be changed. I have to accept it. It's a cross that I'm definitely willing to bear, and it's been, at least my family's helping me carry it on my shoulders.
It makes you very special and wonderful. And you're out here getting a lot of physical activity.
Sure are.
So
You've been to like the last 6 shows.
Yeah.
You're moving, man. You're doing it.
And between you like, it's good if it gives you an excuse to be physical. That's great.
And again, I'm sorry if I said or did something wrong.
Did not.
Thank
Did
you.
Great. Thank you, Ian. Your contribution is great.
Y'all haven't had a chance to ask any questions. If you have anything.
Okay. Questions. It's just they kind of touched on it. We were just reminiscing on the late '90s, early 2000s, and shows we'd go to, and a lot of my memories growing up are related to music. Right? And to come back 20 years later and see it live, we just appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's very special.
Brings back that. We're in a less exciting, but good time for our life now compared to our teens and.
I feel like what? You just turned 21, 22? Yeah, mid-20s. I thought so. I was going to say that, but, yeah, that's awesome.
It's fun. It's fun to come see.
Yeah, especially after
It's our
traveling to see Hellogoodbye, traveling to see Early November so many times. It's great that you guys can.
Yeah.
Seeing you.
I love it here. So I'm stoked.
You're one that's always just eluded me. 25 years now.
Yeah, we never make it here, and I mean, I think I can count on one hand, like probably 5 times.
Just probably been 5 times.
When we
Yeah,
saw it, I
probably
was
been
like,
5 times.
am I about to like get frauded? I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
last.
Yeah.
It was spelled slightly different. You didn't look close for it.
Yeah, they put it last.
They put it last so they can cancel it. That's
I
funny.
think it might. They put it last so they can cancel it last minute.
Yeah, it's wild. I don't know why. I think in the early days, it's just like for us, we never clicked here. Like every show that we did just didn't make sense, and every tour that we did, we just never got an offer that would be able to warrant us, making the drive from Phoenix or LA to come here, as opposed to just going from LA to Phoenix. That's what it's been every single time. LA to Phoenix.
My parents' backyard was available.
You know what? Your parents never hit me up.
I'm also glad to be in like a real normal venue.
Yeah.
When we used to come, it would be like, I don't know, Jillian's,
Yeah.
right?
Or the amphitheater.
Yeah.
Amphitheater was wild.
Yeah.
Amphitheater.
A on the strip maybe, and B kind of like not really just like a venue, so it was kind of fun, but also not a normal show. But a normal show, and it was always back in the day. We started the tour in Vegas. When we did come, it would be the first show, and it would just be like, we're like, let's get this over with. We're gonna start.
That's the warm up show. There was one venue that we played here that I actually loved. I can't. It was at the Cosmopolitan.
Chelsea.
Yes.
Is it Chelsea?
Chelsea. That room rocked.
That floor shakes. That was
Yes.
Really
And
good.
we got the tour of how the floor shakes.
Uh-huh.
This big beam, like wire, like
Rubber venues have that.
But yeah, I worked at a restaurant. So there's the Chelsea, that floor with beams, and then the restaurant, and there was a theater next door. And if there was a concert going on in the theater, literally you had to walk like this.
Yeah.
It was shaking the whole room next to it. It was crazy.
That's
The sport
wild.
beams are crazy.
That also happens in the Philippines at the SM Sky Dome because everyone was jumping so hard to things like Sleeping with Sirens or Mayday Parade. The floor was just shaking.
Going. Yeah, there's a couple venues across the
That will get
nation
it going
too.
now.
That will get it going, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Do you guys all live out east, or where do you live?
Oh, Long Beach,
You
California.
live out so you.
That's why we'd start tours.
Exactly. But you live out east, right?
I live as far away as you can be from Long Beach, New Jersey.
You're in Long Beach?
Yeah.
You live in Long Beach?
Long Beach, California, yeah.
That's my Warped Tour date.
Yeah, I know. We're not playing Saturday.
You're not playing there?
They've never called.
What?
They've never asked. We'll see
Oh.
today.
He was.
He's not on the whole tour. He came in for like weekends for a period of time, and now he's doing this for the past weekend. For the past week, he's probably had in and out maybe 4 or 5 times. Yeah, he's got to get it while he can.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good for you.
They use the oils.
Look, I'm not complaining. I love it. I've had it twice since we've been on the West Coast. It's enjoyable.
Do you know about their secret vendor?
Oh yeah. Yes, they do the Neapolitan every night. That's where it's like I love the shake. I always get the chocolate vanilla though, not the Neapolitan. I can only do one though, like per tour, because dairy doesn't always agree.
We'll just do one.
One in the city.
Yes. Last night when we got there, our bass player was like, "All right, I'll take this, blah blah blah." He got like a double to go, like a number one, the classic number one. And he's like, "You know what? I'll take another one. I'll take that to go." So it's like one for before bed and one for like, midnight.
Yeah.
So midnight and then before bed. Before bed is a half hour later. So. Yeah. Yes, it's all about games. That's it. Very game oriented.
They call this cheat tour. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want in this tour.
I've been trying to exercise every single because usually at home, like I'm up at I get up super early. Between 4:19 is when my alarm goes home. So I'm up and out of bed.
So we can toke.
No, I go to the gym first, but yes,
Wake and bake.
yeah, I wake up. I usually go to the gym and then I do try and be set my day to be healthy because I got kids ready to go to school, make PB&Js and whatnot. And this tour, I've been trying to keep somewhat of a routine. It hasn't been easy, but yes, definitely trying. In and out doesn't help.
Naps. You fit in naps.
No, I can't have it. I know.
I love it.
I always wish I could because I'm jealous of people who can. It seems like so
Little
great.
20s, sneak that in there.
If I get that, forget it. I'm like a zombie.
I wake up 10 years old. Yeah, it feels so bad when I
Yep.
love to see.
Yeah. It's weird for me.
Thank you. Very thankful.
Nice. We're doing great. This whole thing is going great.
Yeah. I got a question about the recording zombies.
Okay.
So many demos came out because I didn't hear the demos till after
Yeah.
I heard the album. Did you like release the demos early?
Yeah.
And like then it got popular after that, or was it like yeah?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are labeled GMOG.
Yeah.
As for General MIDI,
Uh-huh.
original gangster. Maybe knew that one. But like, do you know like anything about audio? Like
Yeah.
what General
Yeah.
MIDI is? It's just like that 127 standard sounds that they've had since the 80s,
Yeah.
basically. And so when I first started making music in my bedroom, it was just with that sound patch,
Yeah.
you know. And so that was all the tunes made with just those sounds, and that was their first incarnation.
Yeah.
And then I got a thing where you could, swap samples, change the kick and the snare and the bass or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then there's like kind of a second demo where I did that, and then they got wildly popular, and we recorded them for the record,
Yeah.
with real instruments.
Yeah. So
That's why there's usually 3 or maybe 4 versions of.
So I told them the first time I saw you guys at that amphitheater here in Green Valley. It's a weird venue.
Yeah.
We bonded over that.
Yeah, we bonded.
Nice.
Yeah, so the drummer you had at the time was I remember vividly, he was wearing a basketball jersey, and I thought, why is he in a basketball costume? It was so long ago, I didn't realize it was okay to wear a basketball jersey.
Costume that
Exactly, it
time.
was wearing the costume.
He was about to sweat his ass off.
And he just why is he wearing a basketball costume? That's cool. Okay. Didn't get it. Then like years later, he was just wearing a Bulls jersey. Like he was just a fan or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, I get
people
it now.
do that, man.
That's what I heard.
Chris Bennett probably. It could have been
Yeah.
in Florida you're talking about. I don't know.
It was a long time ago. But yeah.
That
Yeah.
was like 2000.
Yeah.
7 would have been Chris Bennett.
That's,
Forgot about it.
So that was just like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
I attribute Hellogoodbye to me thinking it's okay to wear basketball jerseys.
I never told you that. It did not come from the top down.
Shirt off, basketball.
Yeah, it's one of the
I
other.
wish I could pull
There's
off the
no
basketball
rules for
jersey.
drummers.
Yeah.
No, they can do whatever they
Drummers can
want.
wear
Crazy.
anything or
Totally
nothing.
silly. Yeah.
Yeah, anything or nothing.
Yeah.
I can't pull off a basketball jersey. I can't pull off basketball shorts. I wish I could.
Yeah, you gotta sleep in those. Those are further. You can't take those out. You can't check the mail in those. It's inside the house.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You're looking down at your outfit like,
Yeah.
you're like,
I prefer it to a jersey.
I bet you can dunk.
Not a regulation.
We're talking little tykes.
Little tights, honey.
Yeah, I got that all day.
I can pump a ball.
Oh yes, those are. Can you?
That helps. Yeah, I can pump a ball.
Yeah, big hands. Hit 'em. I like it.
I know.
I'll palm that thing.
Yeah.
Besides each other, because obviously you're each other's favorite band to tour with.
Yeah.
Over the years.
You noticed.
Yeah. Over the years, though, besides each other, who have you guys liked?
Limbeck.
I think we both have loved touring with Limbeck. We both toured with them separately. Had great times with them. Steel Trade is another one for both of us.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're it's funny. Like I feel like once every couple of years you find another good one that is like
Yeah.
you just click with, and it's great. Those two definitely jump out for me.
We just love doing Cliff Diver.
Oh man, Cliff Diver's great.
Cliff
Yeah.
Diver was great to be around. We loved touring with Fireworks when we toured with them. Became good friends. But Limbeck, through line since the beginning, they taught me to enjoy tour. And then when we sometimes do little runs together, little acoustic things or something, they remind me why they taught me. Just always the coolest tunes.
Yeah, very good. I feel it. What you got?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. All right, I'll take it. Good enough.
our 20-year anniversary today.
No.
Oh, that was
Today is the
How
20th.
perfect.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Great.
You're in your mid-20s.
Yeah, you
Yes.
cannot.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Go with it. Yeah, so she knew you guys before she knew me.
Correct. So I said, this
Wow.
is celebrating.
Tastemaker.
Thank you.
That's an important service. We thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great anniversary.
That is awesome. Man, it's 20s all around. That's
Yeah, actually.
Double decade club. I love it.
I love that so much.
Catchy, yeah.
The double decade club. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Actually, that was the sign up here for the poster. Double decade.
Double decade club.
Not
Yeah, you gotta highlight.
I just thought that was very catchy.
It is.
It's
very
really
catchy.
catchy,
It's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
That I'm sure.
Really works out. I'll talk to a printer real quick.
It's Vegas.
Everybody gets 0.5%.
Clearly, you're still in the stocks. You still in the stocks.
I do, yes.
I missed that stock
You can
podcast.
tell.
It was hot for a minute.
It was fun. Back then in 2020, you could do things,
whatever you want.
and everybody was like,
There was no
so-
one watching.
Yeah, and it was exciting just because that's what like we were super into at the time, and it was fun.
Yeah.
It was funny. Everybody was paying attention. It seemed like so it was like we always had something to talk about. I still just do it for myself and teach people and whatnot. That's pretty much where I'm at now. But Ian,
Sorry. I have problems with sleep deprivation and sleep issues due to my ADHD and autism.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You take a quick break whenever you need it.
Yeah, we got you.
Thank you.
Or later. Yeah.
Long.
If no one has anything else on their minds, maybe we could just
hit a couple
get
songs.
some tunes. And yeah, we could just maybe get one more than we might have.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Start now.
Extra songs.
We got
Yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes in each side.
Are we able to take a picture with you guys, or is that like
Yeah.
a no-go thing? I don't want to be the bad
Is that
apple.
here or now?
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Well,
we're kind of like small.
we'll do it again.
Yeah, okay.
I think we'll take a big group photo, but like we could take individuals.
My mom has kept this.
Your mom rocks.
So, you know what's funny is my mom, I can't tell you if she's heard any of your songs, probably in my bedroom when I was younger, but she has had this on her wall because she thought it was a pretty poster for 20 years.
It's nice.
So she let me borrow it so I could bring it.
Stop it. I don't even know what was coming out, Mark.
Yeah, it might not even be a band. This is just a very confusing
No,
calendar.
to her, she's like, it's
Do
pretty,
you realize that we're coming in March?
And I told her,
March 2006.
The leaves are gonna be beautiful.
yeah, remember it's coming, I guess, in March.
Can too. Let me give Joe a round of applause.
Is that Joe Taylor?
How are you? Thanks for coming. It's gonna be a nice hot.
How long you guys got?
When I whole tour, I'm like, Joey, I'm so glad you guys.
Yeah, no. It's my fourth day.
Hey, Jeff,
Let's take the town.
bring the poster real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for making you take it out.
Yeah.
But this was on our mom's wall. for a
Mom's
very
wall
long time.
for 20 years. Well, she's kept
Do
it.
you remember what was coming in March of 2006?
That was the first release date, I would say.
And then we
Right?
pushed back?
Yeah.
Okay. We pushed back.
Well, I think
False advertising.
that's fantastic.
That makes it even more special. honestly.
It's very special.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much for everything.
Of course. That's incredible.
It's always good to see
What's
you.
funny is my
It's always
my
good
wife
to see you
got
too.
all of her old posters that we had. So like all stuff that I didn't save, I have like a treasure trove of like posters and show things, and shirts. And now my kids, they're all for old Early November shirts. It's incredible.
All right. So
I'm gonna
keep
stop
it
interrupting
moving.
this.
Is there a song that could play that anyone would want to hear, or would you just want me to riff? Because I'll just play.
I love watching timelines, but
Deal.
favorite songs.
Let me tune it in real quick. All right. So this one is called Boxing Time. I haven't gotten to play this.
Yeah, you guys have played in the stores all over.
Even at any of the VIPs. I was moving when I made this song.
Yeah.
It's about like going through all the stuff that I collected over the past like 15 years that I lived in the house. It was like, it just made me super emotional and whatnot, and that's what this song is. Anyway, if you know it, whatever. If not, you might be like,